We have company.
Hmm?
Oh, it weren't open. There's a guy standing at the gate, which is
Oh, I
fine.
was just I turned the stream on to Lava Fish, and then I came over here to do the thing, and all the ghosts were over here. So what you thingy? Fucking. You know what I mean? Moon life. There's another ghost. Sun.
I'm just keeping you alive, sweetie, and looking for nearby players. Talking. I'm going to whisper to Falcon and ask him if he
Air.
wants to join us.
Uh, I
Hang
should be.
on.
Hmm?
I'm whispering to the guy. Falcon Rainfeather is in the scene, and I whispered to him, and I said, "You want to join our party?" And he says, "Lava fishing?" Question mark. And I said, "I." And he said, "Sure." So I said, "Flares during the puzzle." He said, "K." And I'm telling him to come. There he is. I'll invite him now. Oh shit. I'll have to wait until I quit running to invite him.
Whee! Hate them damn sand elementals, dude. Quit doing that crap.
There, I invited him to the party. Okay.
All right, I made it across. I got.
Okay. I'm
You
heading
guys
your
are.
way. I'm not going to fiddle fuck around with this stuff over here. And if he wants,
See,
the
I'll
guy's
start on
got
these things.
230, the guy's got more GMs than I do and almost as
Yeah,
many as
he's not
Taz.
bad.
So he can figure it out.
I'm starting to get the things down for us, so we can do that. Platforms.
I got to get my fishing deck on here so I can jump across. Oh, I missed it. God damn it.
Did you? Oh man.
Yeah, I did. Don't worry about it. I'll get it. Just go on a fish.
Well, I'm doing all the platforms, so when you get here, you can just jump in and fish as soon as you
Yeah.
get here.
All
Okay,
right.
hon? I'll have it all done and cleared, and I think cleared, mostly
I'll see where it puts me. It may put me all the way out. If it does, I'll do the puzzle. Don't worry about it.
cleared. I don't think it will. I think it just reses you up at the top of the thing.
I gotta put that fucking ring on.
Do you not have it on? I put
No,
mine
I
on.
had the fucking PAX ring on.
Oh. Yeah, you can have that on fishing, but not to. Yeah.
Yeah, not to jump.
No, it doesn't help with the jumping
No, it
across.
doesn't have. I'm gonna see if it's still open. It might still be open. I don't know. I'm gonna see. Oh, it is. It's still open. Cool.
Almost got all the platforms up for you. I'll just start fishing where I'm at, and I'm gonna change my rings. Oh shit! I got
Ring.
them
What ring am
hoppers.
I? Ring of them. What ring am I looking for? Oh yeah.
Cuddlekin, the jumping one.
Yeah. Where the fuck is it?
Deck.
There it is. All right, now I can do it. There we go.
Almost tried to fish with minnows. That would have been funny. I forgot you have to put the hoppers on the. Or I mean, take the gemmed lure and put them where the hoppers and the minnows go.
Yes, you do, Flair. How much fishing have you done, my dear?
Apparently, not enough.
Okay, let's see. My fishing. Oh, rod. Lava fishing rod. That's what I want.
I'm at a 48% chance.
Okay, now I've got a lava fishing rod on. Now, consumable gem lure. Oh, fuck, I'll use some heavy gem lures. Screw it. What if I catch 3 Donkafuckuses?
You're gonna be murdered on stream because I'm gonna save this motherfucker, and if you catch him, yeah, it's gonna be ugly for you. So don't do that.
Cool.
I would love it if I could catch one, dude. I'd probably pee myself.
You probably would,
Yeah.
as long as you've been fucking fishing.
Well, I don't mind coming down here to do a little. That's fine. I feel like I don't get any love.
Well, I just caught nothing on my heavy gem lure. And I just got here.
What's your percent?
Well, the one I just cast was 46. I have a hard time seeing my ring as it moves out into the lava. So I'm always casting short, although that shouldn't make that much difference. Should be able to get a high percentage close to you. I caught 2-0 so far, Flair. And I have used a
Wow.
heavy gem lure to do it. Now I got a 53% chance here close by. I'm a short guy too, Flair.
Yeah, I got my deal on. I'm really not. Oh, this guy's only level 84.
Caught a
Wow.
clitoris.
I ain't caught nothing yet.
%46 chance. So far, I have 2 failures and 1 clitoris. 2 failures. Oh, make that 3. So 3 out of 4 I have failed, and I'm at 107. 3 out of 4 with a heavy gem lure. Now, how does that make you feel about fishing? 75% of the time, I have failed to catch anything.
Well, I got a Twitter thing. That's it so far. I haven't caught shit. And I've got
How, ma-
GM Lava
how
and
many you caught nothings have you got?
oh fuck, a bunch.
How is that? At 107, I've 3/4 of my fishings have been you caught nothing. How does that work?
Um, I don't know. Frustrating. I don't because we only get up to what 50%. I think I started maybe 48%, right around about 50%, and so I feel frustrated because I can't. You know, like
I
when you
caught
go to the
nothing
regular
again.
water, you're starting close to 80%.
I caught nothing again, which is 4 out of 5 now. I've got a 50% chance where I am right here.
Oh, there's an ammonite. Ammonite.
I caught an Amyloclaris.
A lot of this guy's GMs though are
Crafting?
yeah.
Yeah, but he's still got a shitload. They ain't all in crafting. He's got a shitload
No,
of
he's got a shitload. I'm not saying
adventure.
he's bad. I mean, but he has an awful lot in crafting too. So it's not. I think yours are more adventure, aren't they, than crafting?
Yeah, well, I don't have any. I've got most of the crafting skills. GM'd.
I got all the fishing ones. About it.
Well, you
I
got
don't
all the
remember if I
life.
got any ones.
You've got a bunch of other ones in
Oh,
combat.
yeah, in combat, but I mean, I don't.
Oh, I caught nothing again.
He says he has 25 trees grandmastered. So what do you think about this? Everybody's stuff is all stuffed together in
Oh, it's
the
fine
same
with
account.
me.
You
No,
don't care about that? Well, is Colgera
no.
on the same account or a different account than Robert?
She's on a different account. Doesn't matter. I don't. I can leave her as Calgera and start another Calgera.
Well,
I'll
that's
give
true.
her. I'll start another Calgera and give this Calgera the last name of the character that I had on in UO. So I'll have 2 Calgeras. One of them is a planter, and the other one is an archer. That's fine.
Well, yeah, because then you could take, you know, Robert out with us. We could go be badasses and go get a whole bunch of points, and then you could then put it on the other Calgera to do whatever.
Yeah, I've got 85 million points that I could uh, give a brand new archer, which would make that archer
Pretty
pretty
badass,
good.
dude.
Pretty good. Well, it can't all go into archery. I mean, it's got to go into strength and dex and
Well,
intelligence and
yeah, are you gonna do
focus and
like
all that stuff before
okay?
she gets really good. Air.
Are you gonna do the air archery or something else?
Probably, yes, because that's the best you can do right now. That's probably what I'll do. and I'll probably use Frost for a while to get the points for her in upper tiers, and then she can suck off those upper tiers points every day to get better and better.
Yeah, you could do that with your good character, and then they said at one point they didn't want you to create a whole bunch of alts, and then they gave us the ability to, and now that's going to be.
Well, they said from the very beginning. I mean, when my Knights Marshal pledge, it came with a main and two alts, three characters, like a lot of people had. So I've had three alts from the very beginning,
Exactly. I
and
have
they.
3 slots on this account as well. And that was from, the very beginning too.
Mm-hmm. One
But
of my
yeah.
tools. What tools? Is a fishing pole a fucking tool? It is. Fuck yeah, it is. Jesus, I've already. Man, I got to repair this goddamn lava rod already. That's fucking ridiculous.
Wait, you just broke your lava rod? We just fucking started, dude. How did you break it already?
I didn't break it. It's just low.
Oh, you didn't catch a mosasaurus and break the rod already, did you? Because I will
Uh,
never speak to you again.
Yeah, Flair, I did. I caught a 8.9 Massa fucking Saurus and it broke my rod. Silly woman. Daily temp.
No. That would be my luck, because you got the fucking mosasaurus the last time we were here. And you didn't even see it in the chat log. I saw it in the chat log. I should have been figured out that streaming thing then we could have had it for posterity. Hey.
Repair kit 2. I got one tool repair kit. God damn it. I knew I should have had more than that. That's all right. Fuck it. I got it up to 53 out of 90. Good enough. At least it ain't broke no more. Or damaged.
Nothing. Yay, I'm good. At least, well, I shouldn't say it, but last time we were here, I caught like 30 sulfurish ash. And I only have 1 so far, so I guess that's not too bad right now. This guy's pretty cool. He's been on my friends list. I've done a couple groups and stuff, and I've been fishing with him. He's not a bad guy.
Seems nice enough, yeah.
Well, that's like saying I'm nice. I guess that shit's all fucking relative, right?
Well, he hadn't yelled yet.
No interesting fish yet. Yay, another A fish. Damn, he's really leeching off either you or me because we both got GM.
Yeah. Well, that's what party fishing is all about.
Oh, look, another fucking clitoris fish. Woohoo.
Yay. Get them clids while you can.
Apparently. Come on. Give me a dunk of fuck.
I can't tell you what my percentage of caught nothings is this evening. It's so fucking high as to be just laughable or ludicrous, as they say.
We gotta find a way to catch these fish. You know how fucking sexy these fish would look in my dungeon, in my little trophy, my little koi pond room that I've worked so
Yes,
hard with and
dear,
shit.
I
It
am
would be
fully aware
so
that
sexy.
I think on Chris's next stream, I'm going to ask him a question that he won't be able to pass up.
What are you gonna ask him?
I can't
really
tell
want.
you.
What? What do you mean you can't tell me? This is me we're talking about, Robert. Come on.
All right. I'm going to ask him, I want to say, Chris, because he only answers, you got to preface it with exclamation point question before it's recognized as a question. And it
Right.
has to be a question or he will ignore it. So my
Right.
question is going to be uh, would you, let's see. My question is going to be, Chris, how are you about dares? And that's it. And see if he falls for the bait. And if he says, "Oh, Frost Robert says, how am I for dares?" And he'll think about it a second and say, "Well, I don't know. What's the dare?" And I would say, question. And then since he's talking to me, I don't have to ask it in a question. I'll say, would you mind putting "you caught nothing" back in
You mean so we can
to the
track it
chat
on the
log,
chat log?
in the chat log, so people can actually track what percentage of the time they caught fucking nothing? And so someone like me could say, "Okay, Chris, I did 100 casts. I caught nothing 80 fucking times. My adventure level is 107. Do you think this is proper?" He took "you caught nothing" out of there because he didn't want people to track how pitiful fucking fishing is in terms of the amount of time spent and what you fucking catch. He didn't want anybody to track. Okay, I've had 100 casts in this fucking lava, and I'm at 107, and I failed 80% of the time. He doesn't want that known because he's too lazy to fix the rarity the way it should be. He just makes you fail a fucking lot, no matter what your goddamn level is.
Well, I mean, this it's deco. That's my thing. There's nothing that we gain by this thing being as rare as
Exactly.
it is, in my
Oh, that's
mind.
exactly right.
It's
You get
deco.
nothing. 53 is my top chance here so far. I think that's the most I remember here is 53%.
Well, mine's right at, I think, 50, 51 or something like that when I hit the max area,
Well, that
but
sounds about right because my level is a little bit higher than yours.
yeah, but I'm taking that top fishing skill probably to 120, I think, if I can get it there with enough fucking points,
I,
because
I just
I
caught
want,
nothing at 53% chance again.
yeah,
Again. And
yeah, 48 right
you wonder
there.
why I fishing flare, because I see that you caught nothing every 35 fucking seconds that I have to wait to see if I caught something. I'm sitting there doing nothing for 35 seconds, and 75% of the time I caught nothing. I got a
That was a
46%
clitoris at
chance.
48. It was 48, now it's 47.
I just want to get this. Let me see where this goddamn silly ass skill is now. Am I gaining? I better be fucking gaining. Fishing. 107.5. I've gone from 177.2 to 107.5, and I have 1.44 million in my pool. But then things do get expensive after GM.
I think that was a nothing. Nothing's here. I hate that.
Oh, it's just so. If it happened rarely, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But for it to happen like 70% of the time is just fucking ridiculous. 53% right here, and I'm getting close to being at the end again. And oh, caught a Clitus. Okay.
No, I didn't get nothing on that cast either. I mean, sometimes I wonder if I did something, wrong that I can't catch these damn fish. Because, I've spent so much friggin' time over here. There's another nothing. You think I would catch at least one of them just by sheer dumb luck, right? I mean, isn't that how it's supposed to be? Or am I wrong on that?
No, it shouldn't be by no, it shouldn't be by dumb luck. It should be according to your fishing skill. How much you catch and how good it is should depend on what your fishing skill at fishing is. I mean, that's what skill is all about.
Okay, so I have the GM lava fishing is GM plus the 10 on the rod. So that automatically puts me at what, 110 lava? And then my other one is what, 106 or whatever it said it was.
Uh,
Yeah, 106
uh,
is the top skill plus the
and that's
buff.
in the fishing on
Yeah,
top.
and I
Yeah.
got the +5 buff, so that actually makes it 111. So we have good skill. I mean, the skill's there. Why what else can I do to try to catch the fucking things,
46%. You caught nothing. Yay.
Hate that. Always forget to unlock this shit before I repair it. Why can't if it's locked, why can't we repair it? Nothing. Again. Sheesh.
Mm-hmm.
God, 17. Ooh, 51. That might not be bad.
Flair, I think, oh man, this thing is damaged again. This fucking rod. Oh, you're shitting me.
Mm-hmm.
It went down like 40 fucking points in durability with less than 40 casts. What the fuck kind of insanity is that?
Well, but you didn't catch any big fish, did you? I could see
Oh,
the
well, it
argument
doesn't
if you.
matter. Nothing down that fast in durability.
I don't think so.
Nothing else in the game. Not anything that I've ever used goes down anywhere near that fast.
No,
It's
no,
insane.
not your regular equipment. No, not even me when I'm taking him, getting the shit
Why
kicked
should
out of
my
me by a
lava
bunch of stuff.
fishing rod drop 40 points of fucking durability with less than 40 casts? That's insane.
I have no idea, but that is seriously a good question. I really wanted Chris to take a look at the numbers for
They put
fishing.
fishing in and they had their first tournament and they saw that a couple of people, one or two people caught sharks. They cranked down they cranked up the rarity. After that, it's never been the same since, and they haven't looked at fishing since then. Period. Any aspect of it.
I think they should.
Oh, yeah, but that's Bezoos. He ain't got time to fuck with fishing. He got the fishing in, and now he's moved on to other things. They need somebody else beside fucking Bezoos working on shit like this. The goddamn, uh, it's Bezoos' job. This is Bezoos' job. What you getting, loot, all that stuff. That's Bezoos. And
Right,
he
but
he's never he don't spend any time in the forums, and he don't listen to anybody except himself. And if Chris gives him a direction, he ain't doing no goddamn streaming. Get Bezus out here and bring his ass out here fishing
oh
with
no,
us.
he's
That'd be the
not.
best thing we could ever get.
He'd never catch anything, or he'd cheat. Most of the time, when you bring devs
Yeah, all
places, they're
bullshit.
using their
He
powers.
to
They
come
can
here
just
with
make
us
it.
and see what we're doing. I'd call it out to him. I caught nothing, which would be again. I just did. I just caught nothing again, as usual. And say, how does that work, Bezus? Here I am,
Nothing, nothing, nothing,
107
nothing.
fishing.
Yeah.
I got 80%. You caught nothing. You need to fix this guy, right?
I've always thought, when was it? Was it you, me, and Lancel that used to come over here all the time trying to catch these things in the beginning, and we didn't catch anything? And for the longest time, it was that large ammonite, and that was it. Nobody caught anything but the large ammonites until you caught that one Mosasaurus a couple weeks ago. So they're here, they're just not dropping, or however they do that.
Well, however they do that is fucked. That's the only part of the fuck part. The other fuck part is that your fishing level has nothing to do with how often you fail.
Now, why would you
Uh,
make a skill and then have us waste points leveling it up if it doesn't affect the outcome?
exactly. Hello. Why did I put all these productivity points, which is what fishing is, into fishing, these millions of points that are hard to come by because they're productivity, put them in to make everything 110, which is beyond GM and even more requiring, and yet fail 70% of the time? You don't realize this is happening, Bezus, but it is because whatever you've done is fucked. You need to fix it.
I think he has his decimal place off on his drop rate or something,
Oh, yeah. Well, something like that, absolutely.
How many times have we caught decimal points and stuff being off or something? Maybe that's it. Maybe they're just not paying attention because they're going too fast because there isn't enough of them to do the work they need to do. I don't
Yeah,
fucking
I
know.
think there is no check on what he decides to do. He decides to do it. He puts in the numbers. He gets it there, and then it looks good on paper. But he's not. Bezos is not out there goddamn fishing. So he doesn't fucking know. And he's not reading the forums, so he wouldn't know. And Chris is not telling him because Bezos has got it, because so Chris is not focused on fishing. Nobody is focused on fishing. And that's why it sits here being stupid. But fishing is something that a lot of people like to do, and it's a great part time gig. But the way it is right now is a fucking waste of my goddamn time and of exercise and frustration.
Certainly seems it, doesn't it? God, there's like, why is that down to 11%?
Well, I'm at 12% because we've been here too fucking long. That's why. That's another thing that's fucked up. Even though there's a lot of places to fish in here, the longer you stay in one place, the more your chances go down, even if you move.
Yeah, no, I just moved to another
I
spot.
just moved to another spot and I'm doing a far cast. Let me see what I get. Oh, it took the cast, but it hadn't showed me that I'm actually fishing yet. That's good. Well, that's twice it took my cast. And I've gone through, I don't know, 28, 38,
48%. Let's
48.
see.
I've gone
Maybe
through
this will be
20
lucky.
goddamn, I can't even fish now. What the, oh, I see, because my rod is completely broken. Completely broken. I can't fish.
Oh, it was down to 0.
Yeah, it's fucking apparently down to zero now because I only had one tool repair kit with me.
Oh, do you need some?
Well, if I'm going to stay here, I do. Do you have?
Yeah, come on over here. I got
All
some.
right, I'll just go ahead and fish. I'll be there in a second.
Falcon got what he wanted. He told us to have a good night and take care. He's going to work on something else now. That was pretty cool that you helped him.
One or two is all I need, Flair. I got some in the bank. I just didn't bring them. I got a bunch of them in the bank.
There's your hoppers too for later.
Oh, you silly girl.
Oh,
Okay,
you're
thank you.
gonna take them
Thank you,
and you
sweetie.
will have fun. Just
Thank
forget
you,
about it.
sweetie, very much. You're very generous.
You've given me enough. If I can give you anything, I will. You know that. We take care of each other. That's the fucking point.
I ain't giving you shit.
No, you probably made me work for it, but still, what we're in a group and we take care of each other, and that's what it's all about. So.
All right. Well, I'm going to repair my fucking rod. Where'd it go?
I ate it.
Oh, it's consumable. I got the wrong one pulled up. All right. You got to pull up your paper doll, and then you
No.
got to drag a repair kit on the goddamn fish. No, you don't pull up your
Okay.
paper doll. You pull up the skill.
Skills menu. Yep.
That's dumb. Everything else you can pull up your paper doll except for fishing rods. You got to pull up your skills to see it. All right, now I got 40 out of 90. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to have 80 out of 90. I'll go ahead and make the whole goddamn thing 90 out of 90 and see how long it lasts. Let me see what I got here. Oh. Well, I can't fish there. All right, how about there? 53% chance. What do you know?
Catch something. I ain't. I have another sulfuric ash. Does that count for anything?
No. That's about as insulting as you caught nothing. It's like getting a dirty fucking spoon.
Yeah,
worth
you're
about
kind of
just
right.
about as much. Oh, sulfurous ash is worth what? 6 fucking gold? 4 gold?
4 gold. 4 gold
I think
now.
it's
4 gold.
4 gold or 6 gold. I
Yeah,
mean,
and how much gold
that's
is
a
it to make
fucking
a lore?
insult. That's an
To
insult to catch a fucking sulfurous ash. You shitting me? I had to wait 35 seconds with an over GM skill to catch something that's worth 4 fucking gold? What do you think? I'm stupid, or I'm just not paying attention, or what are you thinking, Port? I am paying attention.
oh yay! I got a clitoris. Woohoo! I'm on a roll.
I knew you had a clitoris, sweetie. You're a girl.
Yeah, but you know, I caught one in the lava.
Oh, well, now you got an extra.
I'm not sure what I'd fucking do with an extra,
I
but
don't know. You're going to have to keep both of them happy, though.
I don't know what to do with an extra one. It's hard enough keeping up with one. I'm pretty sure 2 would kill you.
You're right. Oh, I'd hate to be your husband. Wait a minute. She's got 3 clits now? Holy fuck. I got my work cut out for me here. Well, it's not
I
really
got a
work.
box. I
It's
got a
not
box
really
for like
work. I mean,
fucking.
it's all good.
I got like 600 in my box at the house. So what the hell? That's a lot, man.
You're not going to guess what I caught.
Nothing.
How the fuck did you know that?
Because you didn't. Nothing popped up on the screen saying you caught anything.
Oh, that's true.
So I kind of figured it was nothing. I was.
Oh, you're
just
cheating.
a wild guess.
Stop looking at the text. God
Well,
damn it. I could
what?
have caught a Mosophucus.
No, because last time you caught a Mosophucus, you didn't even know you caught the fucking
That was
thing.
a Dunkafuckus.
No, you caught a Mosophucus, not a Dunkafuckus.
No, I caught a Dunkafuckus.
No, you caught the biggest one you can catch, the Mosasaurus.
No, I swear to God, it was a Dunkafuckus.
Go look at it when you go back to
All
town.
right, I
I'm
will.
telling you, it's a Mosasaurus, babe.
That's the best one?
The best one. You caught the best,
Fuck
biggest
yes.
one.
God damn, way to go, Frost. I don't know how you did it, you lucky sack of shit.
Just rub it in more. I mean, why don't you just put salt in the wound and then, put it in there, you crazy fuck.
Okay, let me think. All right, I'll put salt in the wound. Flair, what do you got for lava fish? Have you caught anything yet? Oh, I forgot to tell you, I caught a Muckafuckus. There, is that more salt in the wound? You feel better now? Whoa, clearly not. Holy shit. Goddamn Clippers are going to beat the goddamn Warriors. That's probably good.
What? No. What are you watching? There's a game on? Or are you watching?
Oh, God, yeah. Fuck yeah. Amazing. I didn't think nobody would have predicted that. All right, it's over. All right,
not over till we catch a Dunkafucking. None of one of us.
No, I mean the basketball game is over. Le basketball is done. The Clippers kicked the fucking Golden State has won 3 out of the last 4 NBA championships.
Really?
It's unfair because they had an incredible team, and then they got a guy. They stole a guy from San Antonio Spurs. Oh, excuse me. Yes. Was it the Spurs or the Mavericks? No, I can't remember. They got Kevin Durant, which made them way more powerful than any other team. So they've won 3 out of the last 4 NBA championships because they are so overpowered. and they were ahead. They're play the best. They're in the playoffs right now, and it's the best 4 out of 6 or whatever it is. First one to win 4 wins uh, the that portion. And Golden State was up 3-1. And they just played at Golden State's own home field, and the Clippers beat their ass. So now
Oh,
the series
wow.
is 3-2, and the series goes back now to the Los Angeles Clippers, which is a big shock. Nobody would have predicted that shit. I certainly would have bet against it, but it's fine with me because I'm always rooting for the underdog, and the Clippers have won 3 out of fucking last 4, so it ain't no way in hell I'm going to root for them. So I'm glad to see they're going to have to play more games and get more tired before they move forward.
Huh.
I'm a
Self-curse
sports nut.
Ash.
I see
Taz
that,
doesn't
Flair. Way to
like
go.
sports. Taz doesn't like sports.
That's outstanding. ×1. Oh, fuck. That's worth either 4 or 6 gold, Flair.
4, and the lure cost like, oh look, there's another one, and the lure cost a hell of a lot more to make than that.
Oh, yes. And I'm down to 23 out of 48. So I've used about 25 of these. And what have I caught? A couple of clituses and a lot of nothings. Oh, and that's another thing. You use a fucking lure when you catch nothing. How exactly do you lose your fucking lure when nothing even fucking hit at it? Did you not tie it well and it just drifted off your fucking line, or what's the deal there? I mean,
I ate it.
there has been no sense put into this fucking fishing whatsoever. It's what's thrown out there to satisfy Winfield and the people that need something else to do, and then it was forgotten, and it's never been worth a fuck. %28 chance over here. Yeah, I've never even been over this spot. 28% chance. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I guess that upper tiers group either disbanded or something.
Are they gone off the list?
I don't know. I'm going to look over there and see. I'm going to whisper to him.
Try over here. Ooh, 48%. Ammonite.
Ammunition?
I wish. Rich. 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 Baby rich.
You're never going to guess, Flair.
Can I? I think it says nothing, right?
Oh, man. I got caught in the fucking water.
In the lava, you mean? There's no water.
I know. I'm trying to get to the shore. Oh, come
Douse,
on, Bros.
baby, down.
Do it. Come on, bros. You do it. Hurry. No.
Oh,
I'm to the shore and died when I got there. Oh, fuck me.
I think the Anka's right over there anyway on that side. What are you doing in the lava, dude? You're not. It's not a swimming contest.
Well, I was jumping and I wasn't paying enough attention, apparently. I see the Ankh. I'll just jiffy over there and visit the Ankh. Dun dun dun. I'm back to normal. Du, 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 du. I'll go over
I caught
here.
nothing.
I haven't fished on this little platform yet, so I'll fish on this.
You just wanted to cheat and get all the way over there and die so that you could go over there and fish instead of being over here and fishing all the way around. You cheated to get all the way over
Well,
there.
I could have gotten over here without dying had it been planned. It
Yeah, but
wasn't planned.
I think it was more dramatic when you died.
Oh, it wasn't planned. It was not wasn't that dramatic. It actually was fun to see if I could get over there before I died. Had
You
I had Dash or
almost made
something
it.
on, if I'd had Dash or Wolf Speed or any kind of a goddamn speed when I was in the water, I could have made it. But you know how it is when you're in the water. To use them, all you got to do is find a place to get up. There wasn't no place to get up out in that lava. You got to go to the edge. I probably could have turned around and gotten to that edge quicker, but I was facing the wrong direction. Oh, and I caught nothing.
Just like, oh, I caught nothing too. Oh no, I got sulfuric ash.
Oh, well, that's certainly way better than nothing. Way, way, way. That's 4 gold
Uh,
right there.
yeah, but the lure cost me more than that to make.
Oh, well, now you're going to complain about the cost of the lures. Oh, my God.
Uh-huh. You're right, I am.
That's just so lame.
Oh,
Complaining about
please.
the cost of the lures. That's so lame.
What? That's not
You want
lame.
everything. You're one of those people that wants everything for free. I know what you are.
No.
Why the fuck can I fish back in that direction? That makes no fucking sense. That's bullshit. I bet it's where I'm standing. I'm gonna move, see if I can. That area is fishable. I might even jump in to see if I can stand up in it. I think I will.
In the lava?
Yeah, in the damn lava.
What are you gonna stand in the lava for?
To see if that's the reason I can't cast over there. Oh, guess what?
What? You got it?
Caught nothing.
Oh, don't tempt me with that, because I always think you're gonna fucking catch something nice. There's gonna be one time you do that, and I'm gonna be like nothing, and you're gonna be like, no, I caught a whatever.
Oh, Dickosaurus.
And then I'm gonna have to become like all violent and shit.
I know.
So
Oh,
yeah, we really shouldn't do
yeah. Maybe we
that. That's
shouldn't do
not.
that.
That's so not nice.
No, that's so not kosher.
I have 6 sulfuric ash now. I'm on a roll. Mm, Justin left me. Yay, nothing again. That's twice in a row. I'm on a roll.
You are. Animal control. Fuck that.
Need animal control for.
No, I'm cycling through movies. Because sports is over to my left on the big TV. The Expendables 2010. Sylvester Stallone. I don't think so.
You can mail Sylvester Stallone to me. I'll take him. Especially if
Oh
it's
wait,
the one of the
Mechanic
younger versions.
Resurrection. Jason Statham 2016. I like that better. Oh, let me see. I don't want to watch it at the end. I gotta look and see when this fucking thing started.
Ooh, I got a ammonite and a clitoris. Wow.
Yeah, I mean that's tantamount to catching nothing, really. You know.
Pretty much, Connor.
Think
I got
about
a
it. Think about it.
whole
What are you
bunch
going
of
to
them.
do with either one of those things? After you've caught one or two of them, you might as well catch a fucking 4 goals sulfuric ash. I mean, here we are. We either catch nothing. Well, for me, it'd be like 70% of the time you caught nothing, or you caught an amyloclaris, or you caught an amorite. Neither one of them is worth jack shit. And
Right.
so basically, I've caught nothing the whole time I'm here. I've wasted my time the whole time I'm here. The only thing I've done is raise my lava fishing level a bit. But other than that, I've wasted my time.
Well, no, we've had fun. It's not
Oh
like
well, no, but
totally wasted, but
that's outside the game. I'm talking about what's taking place in the game.
oh crap! I need to repair my freaking rod again. God dog it! Dude, my rod seems to break an awful lot. And I swear I haven't done that many casts. Why would it break like 2 durability on one cast if I'm not catching anything?
Oh, well, I've been talking about how fast the rods are breaking. Why would it break with durability on one cast? Because it goes down 1 or 2 durability every fucking cast.
Yeah, it does. I really
I
does.
just repaired mine to 90 not that long ago, and it's down to fucking 58 now. And I repaired it not 10 or 15 minutes ago, right? You were listening. It couldn't have
Yeah,
been more
I
than 15 minutes.
it maybe
And
10.
now it's down to level 58 out of 90. I've gone through that much on those few puny ass fucking casts that caught nothing. All I'm doing is wasting bait and wasting tool repair kits and wasting time. That's what I'm doing fishing.
Well, no, we're having a good time, just you and I, but
That is separate outside the
okay, that's
game,
separate.
sweetie. I'm
Okay.
talking about what the game has given me.
Mm, you
What do you think the odds are that I would spend any time fishing were it not for you? What do you suppose? Given what fishing does for me, fishing does nothing for me. The
well,
only
in
thing
the
fishing is good
beginning,
for is getting together with Flair because somehow, some way, she loves this fucking thing.
I'm weird. Uh
We knew that.
uh in the beginning it was
So
cool
am I.
because I thought the same as you. I thought if we fished for a little while that we would catch the fish. So if it's 1 hour for one real life day in our video game, I figured a couple hours fishing, we would have at least one or two of the rarer fish and something nice to mount.
One
I
would
think
think that would be reasonable.
right,
That
and
would
that's
be
what we
what would
thought.
make sense, Flair. Fishing has not made sense since day one. You're making sense, but you're making sense in terms of what fishing should be, not what it is.
Right. But that's what we all thought in the beginning. And for the most part, it's deco. I'm pretty sure you had
It's
no
all
intention of
deco.
cutting. Well, you weren't going to cut them up for the food. I don't think we've ever
I
cut
mean,
one of
yeah,
those
it's
redfish
all
up.
deco. If you're lucky enough to get something that you can deco with, which, I mean, yeah, you can go out and freshwater catch a pike here after 1 billion hours. You can catch a marlin there after 10,000 hours, and then you can get them mounted. But mounting is all you're going to do with them. There's no way in hell you're going to cut them up because it takes too long to catch one of the motherfuckers. You got to go through too many you caught nothings before you caught something worthwhile.
That was a
And
nothing.
you gotta go through like 500 you caught nothings before you get one thing, and 500 you caught nothings is a lot of wasted time, and the expectation that it's going to be satisfying just watching yourself throw your rod out in the water, your line out, and then watch a 35-second goddamn stupid ass circle go around. That's not fun. I need to be
No, but
catching shit.
oh man, another sulfurous ash. Fuck me. Wow, dude. That is yeah. No, that is fucked up, dude.
Ah.
You know, they added the sulfurous ash well after we started fishing in the lava, and it just very much so frustrates me what it is that we can't catch those pretty fish. Because if anybody deserves a pretty fish, I'm pretty sure I can fit in that category. I mean, let's
Oh,
face it,
yes,
I've
you
spent
would.
enough fucking
Yes,
time
you
fishing.
would. You deserve a bunch of pretty fish.
Ooh, well, there you go. Now you're 108. And you're dead again. Are you dead or are you
No,
alive?
I
I'm
ain't
alive.
dead.
Okay.
Oh,
Scared me there for
did
a
my
second.
fishing went up? Oh, I'm at
Yeah.
108. How long we been fishing? An hour anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, we
uh,
have. It took me an
An
hour to
hour and
get
10
from
minutes.
107.2 to 108. And that's
Yeah.
about all I can fucking bear.
This video is an hour and 10 minutes. I started it when we got here and when I got into the zone. Oh, another sulfurous ash. Mother puss bucket. What the
You
fuck is
know,
with all the sulfurous ash, dude?
oh,
Seriously.
you haven't noticed that. Is once you start catching them, you're going to have to move way the fuck away from where you are to stop
I
catching them.
just I did. I moved over to the other side and it's still
All right, then I don't know.
every
Yeah,
fucking
go
where.
figure. Ask Bezus.
Can't ask him. He
And
doesn't
Bezus
answer.
will say, "Well, it's RNG. You can catch this, you can catch that, and that's it." And then he'll go away.
Nothing. I'm on a roll. Robert, I caught
That
nothing.
motherfucker needs to come out and fish for a while. That'd fix it real quick, and that would fix so many things in the game. If guys like Bezus would actually have, and that's why I've said if I ran this guy, if I were Richard, I would have 7 hours of work. And then the last hour of work would be relaxation. Get yourself a pop. Get yourself. I'm gonna put out cupcakes and snacks, and everybody play their shit and play it like you were a normal person. Go out and do it. And this for you. This is your goal. This is your goal. And make Bezus go out and do the fishing every day, and work his skill up and see what we see, and he would fucking fix it. That's the whole problem. He doesn't see what we see because he. How can he?
Well, how
You can
can you
say it on
work on a game if
you can tell him on the forums all day, but he doesn't read the forums. So how is he going to know?
I guess if Chris tells him, but how can you trust Chris to tell him or anybody else that's streaming
No,
for that matter?
that's why I say Richard, as the ruler of this goddamn enterprise, should have made that way from day one. You work for 7 hours on the code, and let's say you work from 9 to 5. I don't know. You from 9 to 4. You work on the code. From 4 to 5, we got free treats. Everybody relax, go out and play the goddamn game. And if he'd have done that from day one, we would not be where we are right now.
Well, typically on these games, I know in the older days, you used to hire college students or some local students for a few hours every
I
day
don't care how
to
he
go
does it.
play
Yeah,
the
that's
game
another idea.
and
Sure.
report the bugs. So
Absolutely. You can
instead of,
hire college students that have gaming experience and pay them, I don't know, pay them $15 an hour, which is more than they're going to get whatever part-time job they have. Pay them $15 an hour and let them do 2 hours a day. They're students. They probably can't spare more than two, or they shouldn't spare more than two. Pay them to pay. It's only $30 a fucking day for somebody out there playing the goddamn game, and they could report directly to Richard.
yeah, they don't do that. What they did was they had us do reporting the bugs, but then people don't even look to report the bugs and they don't get to the correct people. So it's a waste all around with all of it,
It
in my
is
mind.
exactly because they've got the forums. You have the ability to contact the devs, but the devs get bombarded with a billion individual fucking requests. uh,
Well, yeah, but
they can't possibly respond to every fucking request. I don't expect them to. But what I do expect is that they will see the game as we do. And the only way they're going to see the game as we do is to play the game as we do. There's no other way for them to do it.
they don't. They play it in that
No, they
super power
don't.
mode in the
And
GM
I
time.
put that on Richard for not demanding that from day one. That's his fault. That's his call, and it's not, and it's nobody else's fault. That's his call to make, and he should have enough sense to make it. But as up till now, he has not done so. He think Richard has no. All Richard knows is that the revenue is going down, and he hasn't. He was in the live stream today, in person in the live stream. Well, not in person. He wasn't on the stream, but he was there in the goddamn chat. I think probably the first time he's ever been in there. He realizes that he needs to do something. He thinks Chris is doing great by live streaming every day, but Chris's live streaming every day is not fixing any of the major problems so far that I've seen at all. Yeah, he fixes little dit dat shit. He fixes a mole on some vendor's ass that shouldn't be there. Who cares? It hasn't done him any good. I mean, yeah, he's got people watch his stream. Sure, had like 150 on there today.
Yeah, but
Well, that's
okay,
great.
you know, what is that? All the people that are interested in Shroud, all the people that play Shroud, just 150 people. That's not much for an MMO, Robert.
No,
At
it
all.
isn't.
You should have
No, it
thousands.
isn't. The people actively playing the game every day, I bet it's not more than 200 or 300 people at the most.
I
I would
tend to
say at the
agree with that
fucking most.
statement.
But it hasn't always been like that. We used to have a lot more, but it has gone downhill steadily ever since release. And release was such a fucking huge letdown for everybody. Remember what happened at release flare? We went a pre-release. We went or pre whatever you wanted, pre-wipe or whatever it was. When we all started over. Remember, we had waited and waited for a month while the meteors got bigger and bigger in the sky because this wonderful event was going to coincide with
Yeah.
the fucking release. Remember that?
Yep.
Remember that? And
I
remember
do.
what we all waited for? What it ended up being?
Oh.
You remember what it
Oh, the
ended up? Why
PvP
those
thing.
meteors were there?
It went in a PvP thing,
It was
didn't
a
it?
new PvP fucking scene. He lost so many people when he did that. They have no idea. That was the stupidest fucking thing they ever fucking did. Next to the death penalty, the two dumbest things they ever did was have people on the edge of their seats watching these meteors for a month. And now this is the release of the game. Everybody starts new. We're going to release, and we got this giant event. And what is it? It's a fucking PvP goddamn zone. You know how fucking disappointed people like me were
Oh, we
when,
were very
when that
upset.
happened?
We were waiting for something great, and we
I
were
PM'd
excited.
Darkstar after I've only PM'd Darkstar once, and I chewed that motherfucker's ass out. I said, I cannot believe you did this. We waited all this time for that, and you appeased what 10% of your current population with a goddamn stupid ass PvP zone? Shame on you. And it's been downhill ever since, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, when we made it to release, it didn't, in my mind, wasn't a finished game to release.
Well, no, it still isn't finished. It still has goddamn beginning quests that don't fucking work. But it is released. And they can save their advertisement for when they get everything fixed. Because if they blow any money on advertisement right now, they're wasting their fucking money.
Well, they gotta get everything fixed in this game. The bugs.
But they don't know that.
They gotta get them.
They keep
That's the
saying
thing.
they're fixing bugs and fixing bugs. Well, bugs are there's two kinds of bugs. There's the kind of bug where that stairway trips me all the time. That's a bug that affects 1 out of 100 people. And then there's bugs like loot drops or fishing that affects everybody that participates in those events. And they ignore those, or they don't ignore them. They don't realize they exist because they're not paying attention. And they're not playing the game. They're not reading the forums. They're not playing the game. How are they going to know?
Don't. That's the problem. And look at what happened when Jack and them got Chris on the stream to do the scrolls. Now in this publish, they've changed it after all this time, the wood pulp, so the correct batching and stuff affects it, so we're not stuck doing
Yeah,
20 at a
because
time
one
forever.
time Chris realized what's going on and he fixes it. That's one tiny thing.
Yeah, one tiny thing, but if you put yourself in Chris's shoes for a second, you and I would take a look at that point at all the stuff then. Because then it's like, well, look at
Well,
all these
yeah,
things
I
they're
would look
crafting in
and
these
say,
videos.
okay, if this is this way for this part of the crafting, you guys tell me about some other stuff so I can check it out. I would be, as soon as he realized after 20 minutes, he said, well, this is the most boring thing I've ever done. Then he fixes pulp. He should have also said, okay, I'm going to fix pulp. Let's go on. Come on, give me some more suggestions.
I mean, me, I would have went and checked all that stuff, and then I would have said, well, I know this scroll thing is something that a lot of us use, or it's one of the most things used in the game. Think about it, all the different scrolls you use to teleport and travel around, right? And it
Sure.
takes hours and hours and hours to make enough to be usable, let
Oh,
alone if you
well,
were
that's
trying to sell them.
because you've got them. It's been one wood scrap for one fucking pulp, and it takes 5 goddamn pulp for each goddamn scroll.
Just ridiculous. So I would have looked at all the other stuff too in crafting to see, especially the stuff that people are using more. Things that they're crafting more than, that are almost essentials. they should have looked. He should have went through and looked at the thing as a whole. And things like this fishing that are deco, in my mind, shouldn't be as rare as they are. They should be rare. You shouldn't be, come out and catch huge
Oh, okay.
ones.
Now wait a minute.
But
Wait a minute. Okay, you're saying these. Okay, it should be rare. Catching a shark should be catching a shark should be rare. Okay,
it
let's
should
think
be,
about
but
that.
not stupid rare.
How rare? You shouldn't catch a shark on every cast. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't catch a shark on every 10 casts. No, you shouldn't. But but when you're fishing, your saltwater fishing and your general fishing gets up to GM, you ought to be able to catch a shark. If you're fishing in saltwater using the right baits, you ought to be able to catch a shark in a half hour or an hour. You should be able to do that.
In
And
theory, yes.
okay, and then let's say everybody did. So what? What would that hurt if everybody could catch a shark once an hour? An hour of fishing, an hour of solid
Well,
fishing in
and that
their GM.
and
If everybody could catch a shark, then Flair, what would that hurt? How would that affect whatever market there is?
it
Because
wouldn't,
that's the
because
only
there
thing
isn't a
that you have to
market.
concern yourself with. There is no market.
There is no market
There is no
because
market for them
people don't
now
cut them up.
because nobody because they're so rare that you're not going to part with the motherfuckers.
Right.
So
So
why let people? They're deco items. Let people have them. Why are you making them hard to catch? Are you crazy? They're deco items.
that's what I can't figure myself when I sit
What
to
if
think about it.
everybody had one? What would that hurt?
Well, everybody won't have one because the only way that you're going to be able to catch one every 1 hour or 2 hours, even in a cast, is if you're a GM. How long,
Well, even if they did that, even if it, but I was GM real soon.
yeah.
And I still have yet to catch a shark, and I'm 110 in saltwater fishing.
And I don't know why. Now, see, I've caught, what, 4 or 5 sharks now?
Oh,
I've
well,
lost
4 or
count.
5 sharks, hell. But how many? God damn,
And
Flair.
we have the
You've got
one
you've
lava
got
fish.
literally hundreds of hours and thousands of casts in salt water, and you've got 4 fucking sharks. Why are they
hmm
that rare?
I don't know. It's
I
almost
mean,
like
what
it's.
value do they have in the economy that they should be that rare?
I don't know because people typically don't sell them and they don't cut them up to make the food. They are typically mounted and
That's
displayed.
because they're too hard to catch to do anything else with them.
Right. And I mean it's an
But why did
accomplishment.
they even bother to put the goddamn food in? See, they haven't connected those fucking dots.
Well, that's the thing though, is they want to make it useful. And that makes sense. Okay, it would be a very powerful food for a rarer fish. But then you've got to consider the time that you're going to put into get the skill and then, you know, sitting there for, let's say, every 2 hours, which is every 2 days, you catch a rare fish. So that would be
Hey,
like a
sweetie.
marlin, a shark, or whatever. And yeah, I would have a bajillion of them right now. I'll tell you that right now. I'd have fucking rooms full of them, and I don't. And I could, because of the amount of time that I spend fishing, I could have a little shop like you do where I do nothing but cook fish food. Or I could catch them, cut them up, and give them to you, and you could cook them for fish food. One or the other. But either way, there's no. It's not like the wolves and the bears and the all the other things that we cut up and eat. Would you just ditch me?
Yeah, I was trying. I didn't want to interrupt you, sweetie, but yes, I saw an
You
upper group,
ditched me.
a
Okay.
tier upper group thing. Yeah, I did. I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
No, you're not, but that's okay. I should be. Oh
Well,
my
I
God,
am.
self-care
No,
fast.
I am. I feel bad, but not that fucking bad because I've been here catching nothing for long enough.
No, I get it.
So now I'm gonna go do something else with my time other than get aggravated because I'm catching nothing.
We had a good time though.
Yes, sweetie, I did. I had a good time bitching about
Yeah, we always
about
have a good time
fishing.
bitching.
Yeah,
I don't know.
upper
I don't
tier
know what the
teleport.
thought is with everything being that rare, and then the putting it in the fish or in the cooking for food when you can't catch enough to make enough food to do anything with it.
Not with
Not to
fish, no.
not to sell it, not to nothing, because it's just too rare. So what's the real point of having them in my mind?
But what's the point of having the fish meals if nobody is going to make them because the fish are too rare? Those are the dots they haven't connected.
You know how many times I've seen posts about that and I've seen people comment about that is that it's very tough to catch the fish and then they're almost all mounted and displayed somewhere or something or done something with. You know, they're not eaten. Everybody that I fish with, and I fish with tons of people, they'll say when they catch one, they don't cut it up. They mount it or they leave it as is and display it on ice blocks or, something. But yeah, they're all displayed. They're not chopped up and eaten. It's just not worth it. Now if I caught, one every 2 hours, hell yeah, I'd have enough to chop up everywhere. So yeah, but they don't pay attention to that. And I'll tell you, there's people that have more time in fishing than me, which is goofy to think about. And some have all the fish and some still don't.
Well, yeah, some have all the fish, but how many
Not
of
that
each
many.
fish?
Not that many.
Exactly. Exactly. There are people who say, "Yeah, I got one of everything." Yeah, you got one of everything, and you fished for 1,000 fucking hours. Okay.
Are you in a group with anybody good?
Laurette Gracie, which is actually Laura Gracie or something like that. Her alt. Sanity Williams, Fina, Zinfra Williams, Gwen All, the French girl, Mr. Exford, and Dramian Knox.
Mm. Nobody that good then.
No, not really, no.
a whole bunch of clitorises. Wow.
Little who?
I got 24 of those little clitoris things. I just caught like 3 in a row.
Yeah, and they have African value. Other than being able to joke about their name, that's the only value they have.
48. Come on, baby. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in a row now. 5. Holy crap. Come on, baby. Give me I'll be right back. Wow.
What?
So apparently my Roomba went rogue, and Chris was texting me from the other room, but my phone is silent after 10 a.m. so that it doesn't keep him awake. So I didn't hear anything. So he finally Discorded me. My Roomba's been going off vacuuming since he went to bed, and he doesn't know how to turn it off. So he discorded me from the bedroom, so I had to go save him from my robot vacuum.
Well, your ass ought to be in bed anyway.
Probably, but
From the sound of it, he's got shit for you guys to do in the morning,
he
right?
always does. He thinks I haven't checked bills and stuff and paid stuff, but I just did the other day. Unless something came in this week that I didn't see, I've already paid everything. I don't know what he's talking about, but we'll take a look at it in the morning. It won't take that long. We got to go up and check, our PO box for the company and enter anything there. It really doesn't take that long to do it. So I don't know why our accountant couldn't get it done, but it's not that big of a deal to me. It is to him.
Well, he likes to have his
Yeah, but there's no point
all his
getting up.
ducks in order,
The
and
funny
so he
thing
doesn't have
is
to
he
think about it.
says we'll get up at 8 a.m. to do it. Okay, well nothing's open at 8 a.m. The post office isn't open at 8 a.m. So if there's a problem, we can't do anything about it. So getting up at 8 a.m. is pointless. Most places, including the post office, don't open until 9 or 10 a.m. So get up then do your thing, go do it. If there's a problem, you're right there. You don't have to keep driving back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Oy. But I really should, I guess, go to bed.